Hello, scrapbookers. This is Megan, and I am back today with a new layout for the scrapbooking store using their November kit. I know it's not November anymore, and I just shared the December kit, but I made, I think, 3 or 4 layouts that I didn't share with you guys last month because my month was insane. And so I wanted to make sure I shared them as soon as I could because I absolutely love all 3. I believe there's 3. Yeah, all 3 of these layouts that I ended up making with the November kit. So I'm not really sure if you can still get the November kit, but you can always head on over to the website and you can shoot them an email, or you can even contact them on Facebook and just say, hey, I'm interested in purchasing a November kit if you still have any, and you can ask them if they still have any. I'm not really sure if they do. Anyway, let's get into this layout. So here you can see I am cutting apart a bunch of these banner pieces. So I had 3 photos of Brennan, and it was Mark holding Brennan upside down while he was playing on the, like with the Wii. So you can see he has the Wii controller in his hand. Now here I am. I decided I was going to tear this piece of paper because it had already been torn. This is actually the second layout I made with this kit, I believe. And so I just decided to finish tearing it. And yes, I know the white border or the tear is on the other side. That didn't bother me. I was totally okay with that. Here I have these 2 scraps of paper that I really wanted to use up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna use this darker kind of peachy pink color, and I'm just gonna make a border to cover up the white area around the edge of the layout. So here I'm just kind of piecing it together, and then I knew I would do a cluster down in the bottom right hand corner just to kind of cover up that seam because it wasn't a good seam, like you could totally see it. So I just planned on doing my cluster down there. So yes, I did use the other side of the banner papers, and it did kind of hurt a little bit. I love cut apart papers. And I really love to use them as cut aparts, but it was very sad to cut into it, but I needed to. I needed that color of paper. Okay, so here I am now going to glue this, this scrap piece to the rest of the background, and I really love how this background turned out. Super fun. It was so fun to create. Now here I am going to start building my clusters. So the first one is going to be down here in this bottom right hand corner, like I said, and I really liked the floral piece of paper that was the background of that smile banner. But it wasn't going to work because it had the word smile on it. So you'll see here in a little bit what I'm going to do. So here I'm bringing in the photos again, and I'm bringing in more banners and other things that I'm thinking I'm going to do in this cluster and in other clusters. So I'm just kind of playing around right now. So here you can see I'm bringing in this little banner strip of houses. I thought for a minute minute, oh my goodness, I can't talk, sorry, that would be kind of cute to put down there instead of that pink paper, but I decided against it. I'm going to add this banner that I made out of a scrap from one of the background papers or pattern papers, and then I'm also just going to make another banner with just the floral pattern paper from the main kit. And I really like how that looks. So I'm going to decide to go with this. I'm going to glue it down because I need to start gluing things down or it's never going to finish. So now I'm going to start putting together this cluster that's in that top right hand corner. At first I'm thinking this is what it's going to look like, but I am going to completely change it. So I'm going to mess around with it for a little bit, and then I'm also going to bring in some stickers, and I think I'm going to stamp too. So I'm going to glue down the photos because they were really starting to bother me because I kept moving them around. So I decided to just glue them down, get that over with. And then here is where I finally decide, okay, I don't need those two really big banners. I'm just gonna do little things. So I brought out this stamp that comes in the upgrade kit, and I really liked the love you phrase that was on there. And so I thought about stamping it on the photo with this linen close to my heart ink. It was too light and it didn't work. So I actually did stamp it, but you can't even read it and nobody will know it's there, unfortunately. So I decided to put that ink away and I didn't use it again. Here I'm creating the banners for this top cluster. I apologize that my layout was so far up. I didn't realize that it was. So I'm sorry about that. So now I'm thinking about this cluster up here, and I really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. Oh, and I did stamp. I stamped, I'm not sure what color I stamped with, but it's just kind of like that ghosting kind of look. It says love you. I had to straighten out this photo because it looked funky and all crooked and wonky, so I had to straighten it. And then I'm going to glue down the banners and this We Are Family little cut apart. And I'm also going to use a flower stamp and a leaf stamp. But now I'm just bringing in some of these phrase stickers from the upgrade kit. If you follow me and you know I love phrase stickers. Those are my favorite. So now here I've pulled out the flower, one of the flowers from the stamp set, and I decided to stamp it up here in the top right hand corner with gray. And then I also bring out a lighter gray, and I'm stamping a different leaf set around each of the banners. And then I'm gonna use this ink, and I think I want to call it Bashful. It's a really, really, really light pink. You can barely even tell that it's there, but it's really pretty. I like it. It's very subtle. So then I'm going to pull out a green, and I believe this one is Emerald, close to my heart, Emerald. And then that is it for the stamps. Then I'm going to pull off some of these enamel shapes. These were from the November kit, and I didn't use a lot of them on my November layouts. Excuse me, until this point. So you can see I've used some of them, but not really a lot of them. So I'm going to put them in a few different areas on the layout. I'm going to add some heart stickers from the sticker sheet that came in the upgrade kit. And then I think this layout is going to be done. Oh, I do need to add the title. So I'm going to do that next. So I pull out this navy alpha. I'm not sure what it's called. Let me see. Actually, I still have it on my desk. It is American Crafts Thickers, and it's called Fairy Tale. It's a really pretty navy, and it just totally pops off of the page because of the mint blue, kind of sky blue color that the background is. So the title is just going to be Gaming Crazies. I will eventually do some journaling, I think, underneath the word crazies, just about how fun it is with playing video games with the boys. I am going to have to make an E from the word crazy, or an F into an E, and then also in the word gaming, I only had one G, so I'm going to also make a C into a G. That's the fun part of scrapbooking, right? Jimmy rigging your alphas to work. Anyway, I believe that is it for this layout. I might add a couple more stickers and things on it, but I am so happy with how this one turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching this process video, and make sure to check out all my links below. Thanks for watching. Bye!